I just had the Wendy's Chicken Ranch Crunch Wrap, I think it's called. I don't know, I probably butchered that. Absolute gas. I think it just came out. I wanted to stop, get something to eat, obviously. It's bad today. The temperature is at least 90, and it's like a steamy hot 90. Like, it's not like a, nice breeze 90. It's bad out here, and like it's bad to the point where the AC barely fucking works. Doesn't help that I'm wearing black either. It's just a really bad day. It feels like Arizona, basically. Temperature on the car says 88. And obviously, we'd be cooking through gas today. I got that shit in eco mode permanently today. I mean, that started at 300. We already cooked through fucking 20 miles. That's pretty rough. I'm going to drive a little bit down the road to see if I can find a shady spot. I have an idea. We're going to see how it works. It might be extremely busy. It is the day before the 4th of July, so it's kind of bumping here, and it doesn't help that it's also like 1,000 degrees. So we're going to see how it works. I didn't even know it did this. Severe thunderstorm warning. Wait, is this? No way. When the fuck did it do this? You're kidding. It's an app? Where? Huh? I'm shocked. That's wild. I didn't even know it fucking did that. I closed it out and I cannot find it now. I'm kind of pissed off, but that's insane. I didn't even know. Weather warnings on my fucking car. I don't know where it is. I'm shocked. So the moral of today's video is just me thinking ambitiously again, talking about how I plan on buying a Lamborghini. You're probably asking when I will be buying this. Not now. Definitely not now. But I just want to work my way up to it like I worked my way up to this car. Ever since I was little, I used to play Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 on I think it was my GameCube or something like that. And the car I always chose was a yellow Lamborghini Gallardo, and I just loved that car. That was like the car to have in the game. It was the fastest car, and like, that's all I use. I didn't use anything else. That was the car. Ever since then, I just was fascinated with this idea of a Lamborghini. I think back in the day, the Gallardo was probably like $1 million. At least that's what I thought it cost to get a Lamborghini. So every time somebody asked me what I would do if I had $1 million, I'd tell them I'd buy a Lamborghini, because I just assumed when I was younger, Lamborghinis were $1 million. You look now, Gallardos, 2008, 2011, run you maybe about 100K, so it's steep, don't get me wrong, but I kind of have faith that I could probably get one. As crazy as it sounds, I didn't think I'd be getting this car, so why not think even higher and work my way up to a Lamborghini? Of course, you're going to have people that are wondering, well, how are you going to buy that car? With what money? Blah, blah, blah. You don't even make enough money. Yeah, I know, which is why it's a dream. You got to work your way up to it. But the way I see it is I have a couple ways to potentially get it done. A, YouTube. If I somehow make this channel work for a living and it blows up for some reason and I get a fan base, I could use that money towards it, work my way up to getting that car. I'm not a very knowledgeable car guy, I'm the very basic car knowledge kind of dude. Like, I know where to put my coolant and shit, I'm not a guy that's like, oh, don't get this car because of the catalytic converter and shit like that. I don't know what any of that fucking means, dude. If the car runs, I get it, I'm working on getting better knowledge with that shit. I mean, if you look at my description in my channel, it's Rookie Car Enthusiast. That's not a lie. I wrote that for a reason, because I wanted people to know I don't know shit about cars. Because I know some people are going to come tackle me in the comments eventually saying, well, if you did this to your car, if you did that, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I don't know what the fuck it means either. I got to work my way up to that, dude. So, you know, there's a couple ways to go about it, like I just said. A, the channel, if that works. B, music. I did mention in my last video that I make music. I have a separate channel that has about 1.6 thousand subscribers. I make music on there. You can go subscribe. It's called MD Flames. I'll leave a description link down below. Or work for it, which would be C, which would probably not work very well. You got to get one hell of a job to make that work. And I don't think I could find a job, especially in the state of New York, that pays enough for a Lamborghini unless I somehow own a baseball team or some shit like that. I don't know. But big ambitions, you know. I've seen people do it around here. People drive Lamborghinis around. There are a couple of them. Couple people who have them around here. So it's not necessarily out of the water, but it's rare. But they're here, and I've seen people buy them, and I've seen people have them. So, you know, if I want to work my way up, who says I can't do it too one day, you know? I mean, that's the way I look at it. I am fucking sweating. It is so ridiculously hot today. The weather app says it's 105 degrees, like real feel. And I believe it, because I'm just sitting here trying to record it. I'm fucking, like, pouring sweat in this fucking car. So, yeah, I think I decided that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work my way up to a Lamborghini. And if this channel does well, and if you guys support the videos and everything like that, I'll buy one, and I will make videos on it. If you want to see it, then let's make it happen, I guess. That's what I'll do. I'll work for it, you know. I'll post content, see how it goes, and hopefully one day we can buy ourselves a nice brand new Lamborghini. I can't wait to see the look on people's face. If they think this is bad, think I'm buying a Scat Pack is bad. Whew. I can only imagine what it'd be like to fucking pull up in a fucking Lamborghini one day. Oh, I'd love to see that. That'd be awesome. I'd love that feeling. Well, it sounds like the pool just went on the intercom and said that they're shutting the pool down because of thunder. I did hear it. The weather is extremely fucking toasty. Like, bad. And usually that means that storms are going to slap pretty hard. I remember when I was younger, a storm blew through, like, knocked trees over and shit. It was rough. Like, it was bad. And I even remember faintly seeing red lightning. I don't know why, but I just remember looking out the window, like, to my left, and I just saw a flash of red lightning. It was very loud, and it set off the firehouse whistle. We live right behind a firehouse. It set the whistle off, and it was freaky, you know? I don't remember storms ever coming through that heavy before. I was out the same day with a friend. He was a friend. We were fishing in a little town down like 10 minutes from my house, and it was really bad. It was like hot like this, you know, that we had to call it early. And then sure enough, a storm just developed over our head, and it slammed us. It slammed us hard. Like, trees fell. I've never seen a storm that wasn't a tornado be that aggressive before. And I don't know. I just, you know, I see these storm warnings and everything, and I just think about that storm. I was like, well, if, you know, it's not that bad, my standard's high. And if it, you know, they can say severe all they want, but if the rain comes down or whatever, it's not compared to what I remember. Trees getting knocked all over the place and shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. We had our fair share of tornado threats. I remember when I was in school, I was at a friend's house, and we had a major tornado threat, like windy all day, and there was even a warning or two. Like, my friend lives right by the water, and this tornado, apparently there was rotation right above the water, like 5 minutes down the road from this guy's house. So we all went to his basement, and I was freaking. When I was younger, I didn't really, I was just terrified of storms because, you know, like, I watched the Weather Channel, like, late at night, and I'd watch all these documentaries about all these tornadoes that tear through villages or whatever. Probably not a good idea, but when this, you know, storm was coming through, I was freaking. I didn't know what to deal with, you know? Like, I didn't know how to deal with it. It was definitely an interesting feeling. So, you know, when I hear about severe weather or whatever, we haven't had a tornado watch thing go on in a while, but I I don't know. I'm kind of fascinated with it now. Just the idea of how powerful weather can get, you know, like what the recipe needs to be, like how humid it needs to be, the temperature, everything like that. And I just know for a fact today that it's going to be rough. If storms do come through, which I think they are, they're pretty close. I just think it's going to be it's going to hit pretty hard. I don't know how, but just the way the weather is, it's 87 degrees, but it feels like 105, it says on my weather app. That's not good. I think that's probably a recipe for pretty hefty weather coming through. And I think it's supposed to today, because we are under a watch, I think, till like 10 o'clock tonight. And it's only 4, so I don't know. We'll see where that goes. So, short video today. Didn't do much. Bought a Crunch Wrap. I gotta stop calling it a Crunch Wrap. It's not that. That's from Taco Bell. Crunch Wraps are Taco Bell. I got a wrap from Wendy's, the bacon chicken wrap or whatever. It says it's new. I don't know. I bought it. All right, hop off of me. We got that. We complain about the heat. I talk about a Lamborghini and how I want to buy one. And weather. Found out my car tells me when it's about to shit rain on us. So, interesting. But yeah, I think I'm going to head home now because I am hot and miserable and sweating. I want to go sit in my AC and pet my dog. I think that's the best thing to do today. 4th of July is tomorrow. I got people coming over. If I make a video, I do. It won't be anything crazy, probably. But I am going to go grab some red, white, and blue twisted tea. I'm going to go try that stuff. Usually, people would go for Bud Lights. I'm not going to go into detail. But no, we're not. No Bud Light. Nothing. Not doing that. So, I'm going to get going. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later.